Hey Divas, my name is Desiree and I'm the owner of DivineBeautyBoard.com, where we provide wigs for veterans throughout the United States at no cost to the veteran, okay? So if you see wigs for veterans at no cost, free wigs for veterans, that's me, okay? So remember last week, and we also teach students how to make the insurance company and the VA their number one client, okay? Insurance companies, the government, you name it, how to make that your number one client where you do not have to worry about chair hoppers. You do not have to worry about competing with these new Amazon wigs and Love Me wigs, and even Shein is selling wigs. Like, yeah, not your audience, not your target clientele, okay? We provide medical necessity, right? Medical necessary cranial prostheses over here. So let's get into it because we had a conversation about 2 weeks, less than 30 days for sure, about branding yourself, right? Oh my God, we had that whole conversation about branding yourself, and key things is be consistent, be professional, and be neat with your craft. Make it look good, okay? And most importantly, put it out there and get started with the business. Stop waiting on everything to be right. You never know who's watching. You never know who is looking, okay? So, sorry, a call came in. So, oh my God, like, I cannot wait to show y'all this. So, speaking of branding and being consistent, did you know that a lot of big companies and corporations are not always looking for the most popular influencer, right? I think that business work really well with a mix, right? Obviously, influencers have their following, their audience, and they do very well at keeping that audience engaged. But times are also changing too, where sometimes people are hesitant about the products that influencers are using. I'm saying this to you because as a business owner, your business may develop one day to where you say, you know what, I think I would like a brand ambassador. I think I would like an influencer. I think I would like somebody, right? And the beautiful thing about when companies do that is that they're not always looking for the top of the top, or they may be looking for a mix of things. So one day I saw I was following Bronner Bros, and I saw like, hey, if you're interested in receiving our product package, include your information. And oh my God, I was selected. I was so excited. Yesterday was my birthday, March 2nd. Okay, it was also Dr. Seuss' birthday, as well as Texas Independence Day. So I obviously love my birthday, but this was an amazing surprise, okay? And it just made me think back to the conversation that we were having last week. Just put yourself out there. Keep doing what you're doing every day. Staying professional, branding, and you never know when you will be or if you will be selected. I was also blessed because someone reached out to me about 2 years ago and said, I really, really think that you should be an educator for Bronner Bros. You should reach out to them and, see if they will select you. So I was also an educator for their platform, for their New Orleans convention that they had. So it's just such a full circle moment, guys, because again, back between, I think like 2016, 2018, when I was just starting my business, I remember reaching out and asking, how much would it be for a booth? And some of the booths were, I don't know how much they are today, but some of the booths were like $2,200. And I just remember saying, oh my God, I do not have that money right now. But I remember the want, right? I remember wanting to reach like people that were interested in wigs for having alopecia or hair loss. And I just remember like not having the money, but I was gonna, whatever I had to do to make sure I got on that plane to Atlanta to be at that hair show. Guess what? I made me a shirt and it said, it's something about wigs, divine hair coats, something like that. But I wore that shirt. I took some flyers with me. And when people stopped me, I handed them the flyer and got to speak with them. So, I mean, business really takes whatever it takes to get there. Like, no excuses. whatever it takes in an ethical manner, of course. But you just never know. And so here we are 8 to 10 years later, and I have been an educator for the New Orleans show for them. And now we are about to do a reveal. Imagine it's arriving on your birthday, y'all. Look at this big old box, okay? I started singing Cardi B. I was like, big bags busting like a Billy Bentayga. So, woo! Yeah, I was just super excited. Look at it. Oh my God. Oh my God. Like, I ran to the office this morning like, no, I'm not opening it until I am talking to my divas. So here we are with their product box with the Pump It Up. And I just so happen to have a wig that we are getting ready to ship out. So I wanted to come and show you this to also continue to encourage you. See if I have something. My nails are so sharp. But just to encourage you, like, guys, I told you yesterday was Dr. Seuss' birthday. So in the words of Dr. Seuss, oh, the places you will go. Okay, so look at it. I'm so excited to do an unboxing for you guys. And me and my friends was just talking about this, about how let's take it back to the basics. Like, literally, let's take it back to the basics, because Pump It Up, baby, what? Pump It Up with some amazing stuff. Okay, so I'm gonna remove this so I can show you guys what all is in here, and then we are going to use it later to get this wig, this cranial prosthesis in the mail into our clients. So here we go, nicely packaged. And they also sent me a letter. Says, welcome BB Bestie. You're officially a part of our BB Bestie circle, a small group of creators we're inviting into the Bronner Bros family as we reintroduce our products, guys. So they have been trusted for, they have been trusted and founded over 75 years, sorry. And here's a quick guide. So this is what's in my box. We have here we have the Pump It Up mousse. I'm really excited to use this. Firm hold, no crunch, no flakes. Because, you know, a lot of products that we use sometimes can be like a little bit flaky. Next, we have the Pump It Up Gold. Next, we have the Pump It Up Regular. And we have the Super Grow hair dress. Okay, I'm super excited about that. Okay, so we have the Super Grow hair dress. We have the BB Pine Tart. Okay, so Super Grow. And then we have the Pine Tart. This is really great. It's a traditional treatment hair dress known for targeting dry, irritated scalps with an unmistakable old school pine tar scent. Best for scalp care routines, dryness, lovers of heritage products that still deliver. This is very important because even though a lot of my clients are cranial prosthesis clients, some of them may have traction alopecia, some may have female pattern baldness, some may have alopecia universalis, totalis, so many different forms. So you still are going to have clients who have a good amount of bio hair on their head that still are going to want the experience, shampoo, conditioner. They are going to want you to use some type of treatment in their hair. And I think a lot of times when we are talking about medical wigs and cranial prostheses and alopecia, we forget, even our clients, we forget about good scalp care. Whether you have a head full of hair or whether you have lost your hair from different reasons, we still need to make sure that we are practicing a good scalp care routine. So I am super happy to introduce the Pine Tar to my students, my clients. This is amazing, y'all. Okay, so and then we also have the 8-ounce oil moisturizer. It is a daily moisturizer that restores softness and it makes the hair manageable while helping reduce dryness. It's best for everyday moisture, braids, blowouts, and low manipulation styles. So even if you are someone who's a stylist and you provide cranial prostheses or everyday wigs for people, these are still some amazing products, because again, we have to take care of our client. We have to take care of our client's scalp. So let's get into it, guys. I don't know about you, but I was also I don't know if I should say a Pump It Up baby growing up, or Bronner Bros baby growing up. But yes, ma'am, I used to have my updos, my quick weaves, my banana, like on my real hair too. I would have like my little banana peels and my little crisscross. And my stylist was definitely using Bronner Bros products. So I'm super, super excited about this. Let's get into it from a cranial prosthesis perspective, because again, I have units that have to go out the door and go to my client. And obviously my client is not a hairstylist, so I don't want to just send my client the wig. I want to make sure that the hair is going to be out of their face. I want to make sure that it is plucked and it is ready to ship. So that only thing, y'all saw how beautiful. Okay. So the only thing that my client has to do when they take it out of my packaging is to put it on their head. So let's get into this quick tutorial using our new Bronner Brothers products.